everyone, I'm so happy that you all clicked onto this video and welcome to my channel. So today I will show you that how can daily life things can look so beautiful and so inspiring through your imagination, and we are going to translate it here. If you're someone who is interested in art and really getting to know that how exactly we can art can be in different forms, like your imagination, how we can translate it in different things, so you're so much welcome here. So without any further delays, let's move on to the video. Here you can see this area, right? This corner, this is in my terrace area, and I basically see it every day, and I was always amazed by it. I don't know why, somehow it captivates me. It really somehow it captivates me, or somehow it make me feel like, okay, this is something which can be imagined in different ways. So it is in some height, and it has this window like structure. So what I have imagined is like Rapunzel or some princess, or she's waiting, might be sitting on it and waiting for someone, or maybe she is just writing a poem or a song, or just living her best life, and just window is like a window to the world, something like that, which we are going to translate on Procreate. So let's go. Here I'm adding a screen that is going to be for my Instagram reel. So I'm using a portrait social one, and I'm going to upload the picture that I wanted from my gallery, and I uploaded it and trying to resize it, come into the frame. And I have skipped small part where I was trying to sketch it. I'm trying to sketch this princess on the window. She is sitting, and it was a lengthy process, so I made it fast for you guys, because even if it's so fast, I have read it a lot of times, so you can see hair part and every part. I'm doing it again and again. So, because of this method, I was trying to convince myself the thing that I'm making is the same as per my imagination. So the dupatta and everything will have tassels, so it's not going to be having a very Indian look, but it's going to have like a princess look, but inspired from my own place. So it will be a bit Indian, have the little jhumka style, and hair will be very flowy. And she is going coming from a land which is called Blue Land, and that is going to be very nature oriented land. So she's wearing this headgear which is made up of completely floral, and she has this bouquet flower. I'm fast. I'm slow actually. So I'm also sketching this bird with the wings and the long tail, and I was trying to make it look more fascinating, so trying different method. And also mist, I have added a kind of mist, and that has a portal from where obviously it's looking like she's coming from up from that portal. So I've added a rope which also is made up of some organic material, leaves, and the actual trika thing. And also she has this amazing red hair, because I was amazed with red hair since and with an E I watched that series, and also the Stranger Things. So I was in love with red hair, so I gave her the red hair. It felt so fascinating and so fairy tale like. So, and now the part of making her hands and everything. So I tried multiple times to make her hand and fingers look so aligned that the bird is on her hand, because I have a parrot for myself, but it didn't come to my hand, but I know how it can come. So whenever the parrot is sitting on your hand, you have to keep it like somewhere nicely. And because she is a princess, she has a way of doing her hand gesture in a way it's looking very delicate and princess like. So I kept one finger up on it, and I started coloring the bird in blue color, because blue color felt fascinating. And blue bird, I think it's somewhat real that blue bird, it's something magical, or it brings fortune to you, something like that. So I tried adding a nice whatever head ka feather on the bluebird. We call it, I don't know what to call it, but I can't recall the word, but that's what it is. And then I added one gold pen, because of course she is a princess, so she's going to have gold, and a pretty blue pink nails. And I tried hard to make it look nice, because I was not practicing these digital sketches for a long time, so it was taking time. I was trying to make the feather look nice and pretty, and I forgot to remove that sketch. I started, the one mistake I did here is that I didn't put it as a back layer and started with a new layer. I did everything in the same layer. Sometimes you, when you're traditionally, we are so used to of doing in a traditional method, sometimes you do mistakes like this, but later on you can just if you're practicing every day, you will get hang of it and you will not make the same mistake. And then I started coloring her gown, and I wanted it to be pink. And the thing here, I wanted that some part of the gown should come outside of the window, but it should still look like that her both legs are on the window, not coming out, and just with the air and everything, it like how it's flowing on the window area. So that's what I wanted her dress to be like, and I wanted a dupatta that's coming, like two dupattas I'm going to give her, where I was doing the parts that were minced. And also I felt like the pink one nail was not looking very prominent, so I added little darkers from the both side. And also these tassels will be blue and will have pink little pearls on it, on the tip of it. And as I was a designer, I have seen many people doing that in their dupatta. So I was working as a fashion designer, and yeah, so I thought of adding few butterflies, but then I felt like okay, they felt like a bit too much. So later on I erased. And here also on the rope, I don't know, I felt like it was looking very not clean and fine. So I redid it and added darker color ka. I added darker color on each, like giving it like it's there were strands, and those strands, like how actually the rope is made, right? So tried to give them that look, and a little lighter color to make it look like little 3D looking one. And also later I raised the some parts, because it was looking very thick, and also every unit was not looking curvy enough. So, and also I wrote this thing, princess from blue land, princess from blue land, because this is text that is going to be very important in this animation slash GIF. So I wanted it to look very fascinating and imaginative. So I was trying here to make bee look like a butterfly, and also I thought maybe the LUE and the land word will be little, if they are very little softer and smaller, it can go with the whole thing. And I was trying to add little light and shadow to that. I was actually adding highlights to it so that it will look like a balloon knee structure. I did it. And then there was a part when I needed to make the background look, the actual background of my terrace, that should look a little bit more connected to the image that I made. So I tried to do it and kept it in the frame. Here I am actually doing voiceover. That's why few things will be difficult. And now I'm adding, this is a very important thing that I love about Procreate Dream, that we can do the warp technique. So I was using warp and doing the animation 2 3 4 clips, and I made it like that, eyes are closing and frames, the ropes are moving and the wheel and everything like that. And a few times I felt like okay, I needed another way dupatta, so I added another dupatta on her. And just like that, few things I did: closing eyes, opening eyes, hair movement, and stuff like that. And then later I found out that maybe I need to do something else with the text. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched till now, I'm really happy. Thank you.